What you looking for? We got what you looking for. What you looking for? We got what you looking for.
My favorite gag of all time is telling people that I'm a doctor when they ask what I do for work. Like, I love to gag them, like Kiki says. So entertaining. Like, particularly when you're at an establishment that's like not what people expect doctors to be at, which is like, we need to unlearn the idea that people need to be their professional lives outside of a professional setting. Like, when I'm not at work, I'm very much on my hot girl tink. I'm at the gym, lifting. I like to do my makeup. I like to do my hair. I like to wear a cute outfit. I like to get my nails done. I'm on a hot girl ting outside of the hospital. In the hospital, I'm on my very professional, learned situation. But outside at that time, yeah. But it's the funnest gag in the world. Like, and particularly me, because I work in emergency medicine, which is like, woo, scary. But also very rewarding, and I love it. But I think that gag, you gotta gag them. That gag never gets old. And I feel like it's really interesting to see the spectrum of reaction. Some people are really like happy for you and whatever, and some people are like mortified. Like, I had a man who was like trying to talk to me when I was in med school still. So I was like, oh, I'm a medical student studying to be a doctor. And he literally said, are you crazy? Are you crazy? And then some have said like I went on a first date like a couple months ago, and this man like said, I must be really hard to date. You'll never find out. You'll actually never find out how hard it is to date, because I'll never see you again. But the gag is really entertaining at the very least.
Hey. Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Ashley? Was it Danny? Is it Party? Where's the function? Where the fuck the function? Where the fuck the function?
Everybody want to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
Hey y'all, I think it's time for me to reintroduce myself. For those of you that are new around here, my name is Michelle, or Dr. Adibe. I am a first-generation Nigerian American, and I am a first-generation physician. Even though my posts seem perfectly curated on TikTok, on Instagram, let me tell you, this journey has been far from easy. I took the MCAT not once, not twice, but 3 times. I applied to medical school twice. And when the doors didn't open here in the States, I packed my bags and went to the Caribbean to chase my dream. I grew up in a single mother household, lower income, and on Medicaid, or sometimes no insurance at all. My college only happened because of the Gates Millennium Scholarship. Being the youngest of 4, I have always been the underdog, the one people didn't really expect much from. But I made it, and now my purpose is clear. I want to be living proof that your background doesn't define your future. So to anyone who has ever felt overlooked, counted out, or underestimated, you can become something greater than anyone's ever imagined. Just look at me and my journey.
Walk at the speed in which you would choose this medical specialty.
Family medicine.
Internal medicine. Girl. No, ma'am. Hell no. No, ma'am. Surgery. Pediatrics. OB-GYN. Anesthesia. A procedure or 2. Yeah.
Psychiatry. Yeah. Emergency medicine.
Love her. Down. Love her down. Radiology. Oh, I feel her. We'll tell her. I will tell her I'll be in a dark room, you know. It's because I'll be overstimulated. Pathology. Shout out to y'all to DMNR. Dermatology. I do not like it. Geriatrics. Stay at home wife. She landed in the pool. Just play off the
Let's talk about the worst lie I was ever told as a med student. So, for those interested in going to med school, beware. So when you get to med school, it's great. Like, it's a whole new world. You're in a different chapter. You're studying to become a doctor. And as a first year, they typically tell you, oh, like, you have all of these opportunities. There are so many different specialties that you can explore, and you have nothing but time to explore them. That's a lie. That's a lie. They're lying to you. The reason why this is a lie is because, particularly for those specialties that are a little bit more on the competitive side, such as dermatology or ophthalmology or urology, you typically need to know that you want to do that specialty pretty early on. This is what they won't tell you. But the students who knew or had a good idea relatively early on, I'm talking like mid first year, end of first year, like beginning of second year, what specialty that they wanted to do, especially if it was one of the more competitive ones, those students were able to make themselves a lot more competitive in the long run, especially when it came to applying to residency after 4 years. This is because by virtue of them simply starting earlier and getting a head start, they were able to already establish connections within the department. They already have mentors in the department, advisors, people that are advocating for them. They have research projects. They're entering 4th year with publications already because they started a lot of this research during their first year or at the beginning of their second year. So my biggest piece of advice for students that are starting medical school soon is to not go into medical school being super naive and taking the advice that administration gives you in terms of, oh, like using 3rd year as an opportunity to explore different specialties when you're on rotations. Yes, that's all fine and well, and yes, you're going to do that and you're going to explore, but do a little extra exploration early on. Like within like 1st year, like take opportunities to go shadow, try to make connection, ask questions, go like volunteer, like determine if there are certain specialties that you're like eyeing a little bit more than others, and figure out if you already kind of know your calling a little bit earlier, because the sooner you know, the better for you, the better you are equipped to kind of do all the things that I mentioned in terms of like mentorship and like research, all the things that make you more of a competitive applicant by the time you're applying at the end of your 4th year.
I'm a Black woman in medicine. Of course, I only got accepted due to affirmative action. I'm a Black woman in medicine. When I tell you I'm in medical school, of course you're going to tell me how your niece is in nursing school. I'm a Black woman in medicine. Of course, when we talk about racial disparities, everyone in class is going to turn to me because I know everything about that topic. I'm a Black woman in medicine. When I tell you I want to go into surgery, of course you're going to remind me 1,000 times how challenging it is and to see if I'm really sure about that. I'm a Black woman in medicine. Of course you're going to tell me I'm well-spoken. I'm a Black woman in medicine. Every time I advocate for my patients or my needs, you're going to tell me I'm just being aggressive and confrontational. I'm a Black woman in medicine. Of course, when I go into your patient room, you're going to ask me to take out the trash even though you didn't ask my white classmate. I'm a Black woman in medicine. Of course, you could talk over me because your opinion is more important than mine. I'm a black woman in medicine. No matter what program I'm in, I'm always going to be nominated to be in the diversity task force. I'm a black woman in medicine. Yes, this is my hair.
What you looking for? We got what you looking for. What you looking for? We got what you looking for.
Seeing Black women in medicine really inspires me. Like, not just because of the title, but because they're actually doing it. Representation really matters. When you see someone who looks like you in those spaces, it hits different. It's like, okay, maybe I can do this too. Being a Black woman in 2025, seeing Black women becoming doctors, that motivates me so much. I know it's not easy. I know there are struggles, challenges, barriers, stuff people don't always talk about. It's definitely not all sunshine and rainbows. There's stress, burnout, doubt, sometimes isolation. But getting to the finish line, being able to call yourself a doctor after all those years, that's something to honor. Seriously, after everything, late nights, sacrifices, pressure, you still made it. I love seeing Black women be successful. It makes me proud, even if I don't know them personally. It's bigger than individual success. We need Black women in the medicine. The numbers are still so low. That's why every Black woman walking across that stage, getting that degree matters so much. It's not just about representation, it's about impact. Patients feel seen, communities get better care, young girls see what's possible. Seeing Black women do the work, put in the time, and still rise, that's powerful. It makes me want to push forward too. Because at the end of the day, we really do have each other. We have to look out for one another, uplift each other, celebrate each other. Every win matters. Every degree matters. Every Black woman succeeding in spaces we were never meant to be. That's something to celebrate. We need more of it, and we get there step by step together.